Alright, so if you don't know what RLCraft is, basically it's just a mod pack that makes Minecraft super duper extra super hard, and I'm gonna play it today. And I can't really do anything else until the zombie dies, so let's deal with him, considering he's not gonna be the biggest threat this entire video. Alright, good fight. Now with that out of the way, I know the first step is to get gravel, because without gravel, you can't get flint. And without flint, you can't do a single thing in this game. And this, that name tag kind of freaked me out a little bit. But let's get some flint, because, you know, with flint, we can make flint shards, and that's literally the entire game right there. Flint shards are the entire game. Flint shards would be the entire game if I actually knew how to obtain them. So yeah, you just see me sitting here, kind of looking like an idiot. I know that you had to hit them up against a rock, but I didn't know if you were supposed to actually try to break the rock with them or right-click the rock, but yeah. And then a freaky ghost popped up, and I actually got scared. It's pretty funny, though, because that ghost was absolutely nothing compared to this thing. I mean, it saw me, and then it just saw blood right after that. You can kind of guess the rest. I respawned at an entirely different place, and for some reason, I immediately started picking up rocks. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I still have no idea why. Aside from the rocks, the only thing that was on my mind was gravel. I needed to get more gravel for more flint shards, and there it is, right there. There's the gravel. If you see me change my perspective at least 20 times in a second, I'm sorry. I'm literally petrified of everything in this game. After dying to whatever the hell that was, I mean, can you blame me? I got flint on my first try, and I was actually kind of happy. I was like, wow, this could work. And then I started beating the rock again, and it didn't work. One more flint, and you know what? I was like, no, now I gotta figure out how to do this. So I went to a pond, and I started right-clicking in the water, and boom, there's the flint shards. Apparently you can't craft sticks, so you actually have to punch leaves for them. I mean, that's kind of cool and everything, but is it really efficient? With my newfound sticks and a flint shard, I began picking up plant fiber, because you need plant fiber to make tools, and it's just, you know, very, very weird things to make tools. Use the plant fibers to make plant string, and with all three materials, you can make a flint hatchet. Now, with the flint hatchet, oh man, the possibilities are endless, honestly. I was like, wow, maybe I can go kill animals, but instead I started chopping down this tree, and honestly, it took forever. I was actually kind of getting irritated. But at the same time, I was like, something cool better happen, and honestly, it did. The tree fell. The tree literally fell. That's crazy. I knew I was going to need food at some point, so I started killing this pig for his pork chops, and, you know, since you're supposed to eat in this game, apparently you can drink as well. But while drinking, I looked up and noticed that there was just some kind of weird fortress, and there was a chest on top of it, so I was like, I'm gonna walk away from that. I don't want no parts. That can't mean good business. I killed another pig, and, you know, I went back to my little hut, I guess you could call it. Since it was nighttime, I didn't want to risk another, problem with a mob, and I was trying to make wood for a bed, but I couldn't turn my logs into planks. I don't know. But then I remembered that I read online that you have to actually right-click logs on the ground for you to get planks, so I was like, okay, well then let's do this for 10 years. If I was gonna make a bed, I would need wool, and there was actually wool inside my hut, and that's pretty cool. I kind of got a free bed out of it. I woke up and immediately saw something insane in the ground, and I was just so confused. And there was another ghost over there. I wanted to go mining, so I knew I had to use more flint shards to make a flint pickaxe. And, you know, you can't make regular wooden tools here, so you have to go with all flint everything. So I used my materials, made a flint pickaxe, and headed over to the wall. And I wanted to get cobblestone, but cobblestone wasn't dropping. And I was confused at first, and then I realized that it was literally turning into rocks. And with the rocks, you can make cobblestone, which is actually kind of cool in my opinion. I think that's kind of cool. I got enough rocks for enough cobblestone for enough stone tools. I made a full set of stone tools, and I was honestly proud of myself. I had actually accomplished something here. And with these newfound tools, I headed on over to the weird structure with the chest on top of it just to go and explore. And for some reason, I couldn't break the most simple block in the game. I was kind of skeptical going up to this because I heard mobs inside of it, but then I was like, maybe I can just go up on the outside of it, and there won't be anything up at the top. But haha, there was stuff at the top, and it was honestly not scary at all. And there was nothing in the chest, so I was kind of upset. It's weird, though. Spawners gave you weird items, and there was a lot of everything over there. It's honestly terrifying. I heard mobs inside, so I went in and broke the wall, and there was another chest with a whole bunch of better stuff in it, and I couldn't wear chain boots. I'm still upset about it. I ran back to my little hut and decided to sleep the night away because honestly I really just didn't want to deal with mobs. I was on a good roll. Dude, it's so cool watching the trees fall. It's honestly just so cool. While cutting down trees, I remembered that I got glass from the chest, so I thought to myself, maybe if I get bottled water, then I won't have to suffer from thirst all the time. This would have been a good idea if I put 2 and 2 together before drinking it, because it's still not purified, it's still lake water. And then I was like, what if I use big brain, put down my furnace, and actually, you know, cook the water, because I know in real life, you have to boil water for it to purify. So I tried it here, and you know what? I actually have 200 IQ, because this worked. No thirst! Alright, you might be cute, but can you kill me? Okay. I figured I'd stop being scared of the dark and walked into a cave, and I tried to make torches, but the torches weren't lit for some reason. I don't know what the hell that was all about. I mean, I craft torches all the time, and usually they're lit, but these just... yeah. I don't know what his problem was, but he wanted to fight me, so I threw my sword at his face 10 times and beat him up, and obviously I won the fight, considering I'm the stronger human. He dropped an iron sword, too. A sweet, sweet victory. And apparently for the torches you need a matchbox, and I did not have enough materials for the matchbox, so I was suffering in the dark. This is so cool. There was nothing else in the cave, so I left it because I wanted to go exploring outside, and you know what? It probably wasn't a very good idea, but hey man, I mean, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Might as well go out and adventure, you know? You never know what you're gonna find. Honestly, I wish I stayed in the cave after hearing the snake. That was just terrifying, and then now I have to deal with these things. What are those? Not gonna lie, my heart is in my throat, and I'm shaking. I'm absolutely shaking right now with fear, because that thing is utterly terrifying. I made it safely to the temple and made myself a doorway inside, because there wasn't an open door, so I had to bust my way in like a true black man. And then I walked in, and there was a ghost in front of me, and I figured he couldn't get me, he's too big. And then I looked to the left, and Jesus Christ. So I tried to block off, and there was an unlit torch, get out of the way. I blocked off, and yeah, I figured, you know, I have a brain, let me use it. I know how temples work, so I dug myself a way through, and eventually I made it all the way to the middle, perfectly in the middle of the temple, which is, you know, a true epic gamer moment right here. Every time I find myself going down one of these temples, I just want to jump on the pressure plate and test my luck. But for the sake of the video, I guess I'm not going to do that this time. There was absolutely nothing in these chests. I was kind of upset, but I found some crafting runes, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do with them. But hey, I mean, like, I found them, so I might as well take them. They sound pretty cool. But hey, look, there's a diamond, and then there's another crafting rune up there too, so, you know. I mean, I kind of left that one because I had 3. What do I need another one for? After exploring the temple, I was on my way back to the hut to go to sleep, and I kept hearing weird noises, and then I got attacked by some random thing in the water, and it was honestly terrifying. You couldn't hear me right now because I was actually screaming. I muted my microphone for this reason. It was insane. And then that thing shot at me, and I actually screamed out loud. You know what? I needed to go to bed to get rid of these mobs pronto. Good night, Streaks. Another day, another tree. But this tree had it out for me. It was honestly depressing seeing all my stuff laying out on the ground. I felt ashamed that I just died to a tree in Minecraft. I died to a tree. This fly needs to leave. This made me so mad. I went back into the cave to go see if I could find some iron, and, you know, I don't know what I was thinking when I wanted to go get iron, because I know that this game isn't like, you know, it isn't like regular Minecraft. You have to do side things to get the main things, and I still felt kind of dumb. I left the cave feeling very, very, very upset with myself, and I just headed back to my hut. I guess I'll end the video here because I don't want to make it too long. If you did like the video, please leave a like on it and subscribe for more. It would greatly mean a lot to me. And I can't English. Okay, goodbye.